Okay, I want to show the latest things I bought. I bought this lift lever, and it is completely wrong. This is from a B212, and I thought that might work. It does not, unfortunately. So, still on the hunt. I'll try to sell this on eBay. There's going to be a lot of rivets that I remove off this sheet metal, so I bought a pop rivet gun, some rivets, and I got these screwdrivers absolutely free. A beautiful day out here, and with the deconstruction, there's a lot of grease all over this baby. Since it's a nice sunny and warm day outside, I'm going to hit this baby with degreaser, and I'm going to do that all around. Let it sit for a little bit, then I'm going to get the power washer out and power wash it. But I think I'm going to leave it together as a unit so that it's not taking up more room in the shop. And I'm going to do my sheet metal work before I take this apart, because this is going to be, it looks like there's no rust on it that I see. So I think I'm going to start working on the repair of the rust on the sheet metal. Get this clean so when it's coming apart, it's ready to come apart, and go from there. Hit the power washer in just a second. Well, the degreaser's sit, and now I'm going to come and hit it with the pressure washer. But over here we have the wiring harness, or what's left of it. Looks like my dad and brother cut it. So now I have to figure out how to fabricate up a new wiring harness. So that's another thing on the things to do list. But let's get her cleaned up and get going. I'm not sure if you could tell, but it really cleaned it up nicely. Not sure if, like I said, the camera can catch it, but only thing that's left on there, all the grease and dirt is gone. We got some rust on there, and paint, and some discoloration. But all the gunk and stuff is gone, so I could see that this actually had a red cover on it for the, I don't forget what this is, but it's part of the transmission. So yeah, this looks like aluminum. So all right, I'll be taking that apart later, but I think I'll do all my sheet metal work before I continue the deconstruction. Today what we're going to do, we'll try to get some of this sheet metal rot off of this center console type of thing. This is where the battery sits, and I want to drill out the rivet and see if a couple of these rivets and see if I got the right size rivets for this. So here we go. Alright, looks like grinding was the way to get those welds off. And here comes the battery pan. I'm going to keep this as a template to try to make the other one. But that is badly rusted out, as you can see. Okay, this is what I have. I got the rivets out, and you can see looks like about 1/4 inch holes for that. And on this side as well. Back up in here, it's very difficult to see, but there's a couple more rivets I have to get out. And I'm probably going to be cutting out chunks of this sheet metal as well and welding in new pieces to make it nice and good. I'm a little bummed out. Looks like these are 1/4 inch rivets that go in there, and this thing only goes up to 5/32. But I've never used a pop rivet gun. I'm going to see if that fits in there just for giggles right now until I get me a 1/2 inch thing. Let's see, you're supposed to squeeze this until it pops. My God! What the heck am I doing wrong here? There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Jack. But what I'm going to try to do is continue taking this sheet metal apart on this center console. My goal here is to do a perfect restoration, and if I fall short, then it should be pretty good. But in order to do that, I got to get this rust out of here, and there's rust in these seams, and the only way to get that is to pull these rivets out, grind them out. and take this thing apart. There's some more you can see rust under here, so I need to get under there to get to the rust. And so I'm going to see if I can grind all these rivets out of there and get this thing apart here today. Okay, going to try to get this gas where the gas tank sits. There's a couple of rivets there, and get this thing out of the way. Okay, I got the 2 rivets out, and seems to be stuck on here, so we'll see what's. I think there's a screw holding it, but I'm gonna. I can knock a little rust loose. Okay, yep, there's a screw down in here. I'll take that out and we'll get that thing off of there. Okay, I just took this little bar off. It looks like some kind of maybe electrical bar back here. This looks like some kind of a studded thing going through here. So on this part I need to get a deep socket and pull that off. Once again, that little bar on there is this is just for my video record of what that is and where it goes. Okay, that screw came out. And there goes the gas tank holder. Alright, looks like these side braces have about 6 rivets. I'm going to try to get both side braces off next, which is 1, 2 here. And back up in here, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, moment of truth. Everything's been ground on this one. There she goes. Let's try the other side. There we go. Both sides are off. Alright, let's see if this rivet coming out of there will pull that thing off. Or if there's some hidden stuff that I don't know about. Okay, that rivet's gone. Okay, a couple more hidden rivets. I'll get those ground off and we'll continue. This is the next piece instead of the big one. There's only a few more rivets holding that on. So, off this thing comes. Okay, all the rivets are off of this side bracing over here. So all I need to do is take off this one side piece and we should be done with this side. Excellent. On this other side, the thing that controls the speed, this control lever has actually 2 bolts that I need to take off, and then that side will come off. Okay. I think that may be it. Might be a little friction here keeping this thing on here. Goes right. So the only thing left to get off is this shifter plate. And there she goes. Everything is totally disassembled. Pretty excited about that, guys. Now next time it's time to do the metal restoration. So hopefully I can get started on cutting out old rust and welding in new shiny metal. Thanks for watching. See you next time.